Yeah. What's going on, guys? You know what time it is. Well, the time right now is 10 to 8. It's Friday evening. I'm a little bit late with this video. I'm still recovering from this shit, but I better get on with it. Good evening. I'm Jack2505. This is episode 9. Episode 9 of the 2505 Sports Podcast. It is Friday, the 20th of September. So you can come and visit me on twitch.tv/Jack2505 _. This is where I do live talks in the world of football, in particular when there's live games with the Premier League and the Champions League that only just started this week, and also talk about the world of boxing. Also, I've got to work on that. Need some boxing to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I also play a bit of FIFA with viewers, and at the moment I'm grinding Gears of War, Horde, Gears 5, Horde live on Twitch. You can also follow me on Twitter if you search for @Jack2505 _, and this will also be uploaded to my YouTube channel, which is Jack2505. So please like, share, and subscribe, and share your comments below. There's also going to be a link to my Discord channel in the description, and as you well know, I go on about it every week, every stream, every video. Discord is a great server, cool channel that allows you to keep in touch with me and catch up with the latest news concerning 2505 Sports and 2505 Gaming. Now, let's get on with it, shall we? Champions League match day 1. It's back. The creme de la creme of all football competitions, the Champions League. Now, Group E, that's my group. That's Liverpool's group. It's Liverpool, Napoli, Salzburg, and Genk, who make up Group E, which on paper looks like a 2-horse race, right? Now, I was happy with Liverpool going away to Napoli in the first game, and, you know, let's be honest. Let's get this one out of the way. So I must admit, I wasn't too confident going into this game. But I think the best Liverpool could have hoped for was a draw. We all know that didn't happen. So we'll move on. We'll move on to exactly what happened. Now, Napoli in recent years, they've had good results against the Reds, and that was something to think about. So Liverpool, they started well. They defended solidly, but they weren't really taking their chances. So basically, 2 great saves from Adrian, which, to be honest, he's done tremendously in Alisson's absence. And now Liverpool, they got 2 solid goalkeepers for once. Third attempt was the header, but that was ruled out offside. And there was chances for Mane, Salah, Firmino, and Milner, but the game remained 0-0. And I felt Liverpool were the better side in the first half, and they looked to be at least getting a point out of the game. So come second half, you got Napoli, who must admit starts to play better, and with a great chance from Mertens, he's a naughty little guy, naughty, which forces another great save from Adrian once again. Adrian. Mane then breaks for Liverpool, and it's between Mane and Salah and the Napoli defender, 2 against 1, and Mane does the most awful pass. Awful pass to Salah, after I've been praising, man, for weeks now. Now, here comes the big one. The main part that everyone's talking about. Robertson penalised for a penalty for supposed to have brought down Callion in the box. Now, if you look at the top left-hand corner of your screen, obviously it's a still image, but if you can, I'm gonna find a replay or a link for you mans to see. I know some mans won't care, but I thought VAR was supposed to sort things like this out. Why are we back in the dark ages with that shit? Was it a penalty? Was it not a penalty? The guy clearly dived. No contact. And I knew the referee was going to give it. As you can tell, I'm not happy about this. Probably the reason why it took me a while to do this video. But it's had to be done, because I'm going to cover everything Liverpool this season on YouTube and on Twitch. No contact whatsoever. He goes down, referee gives it, and then Mertens steps up, takes a penalty. Adrian dives the right way, gets a touch, but it's so unfortunate. 1-0 to Napoli. And then a bit of a bad pass a bit of a bad pass from Virgil van Dijk, which is taken advantage by former Spurs boy Llorente, who made it 2-0, and he must have enjoyed that bit of a revenge from the Champions League final. Boy, tough game, but not the end of the world. But that penalty should not have been given. Look, at the end of the day, yeah, if Liverpool would have just got tucked in normally, look, man, they didn't really have the best of starts last season, and we all know what happened there. Not meaning to bolster or anything, but you know, it's the Champions League. There's so many good teams. You're going to have rough nights. And on Tuesday night, that was Liverpool's rough night. So, you know, most Liverpool fans, we're not going to be babies about it and start overreacting. At the end of the day, we all knew going away to Napoli was going to be tough. But when you sort of get robbed like that, it's like you can't get it out of your mind, no matter who you are. So the game finished Napoli 2, Liverpool 0. So Liverpool defeated in Naples. So as I said, it's not going to be the end of the world. We've still got a long way to go, and I'm still more than confident that Liverpool will progress from the group. Now in the other game, you had Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg, absolutely battering Genk, mashed them up 6-2. I think that's the that might be the only game I've not looked at, but obviously I know the score. So Salzburg, well done to them. They'll be riding it high at the top of Group E at the moment. So you had Inter in that early game, the 1-1. So I saw a bit of that. It'll be interesting to see what Lukaku can do, and Alexis Sanchez as they've moved to a better club, as they drew 1-1 against Slavia Prague. And then there was 1-1 between Lyon and Zenit St. Petersburg, 3-0 to Ajax against Lille. Benfica losing at home, 2-1 to Leipzig. And Dortmund-Barca, 0-0. Did not see that one. I thought that was going to be goals galore. Chelsea now. Another English team to get beat on the opening day. Chelsea losing 1-0 to Valencia at home, with Mr. Ross Barkley absolutely doing a Chris Waddle or Stuart Pearce Italian 90, whatever you want to call it, awful penalty by Ross Barkley, which sealed Chelsea's defeat, and Lampard didn't really get that win that he was craving. And then that's all the Tuesday results. And then Wednesday, 0-0 between Club Brugge and Galatasaray. Spurs away to Olympiacos, always going to be a tough game. And was it Spurs are 2-0 up? And then Olympiacos come back to 2-2. So Spurs kind of flopped that one, but I think on paper they would have taken a draw away to Olympiacos anyway. Atletico Madrid 2, Juventus 2. Another brilliant game with loads of good players on both sides. Ronaldo, all them boys. Juventus are looking good, and I think they're one of the favourites to win the tournament. Bayer Leverkusen losing 2-1 at home to Lokomotiv Moscow. Bit of a shot there. Bayern Munich tucking in, what are they called? Crevena Gzinda. I know I butchered that. I do apologise. Straight up 3-0. Dynamo Zagreb 4, Atalanta 0. Atalanta getting tucked in. This is their debut Champions League babies there. PSG banging up Real Madrid 3-0. Gareth Bale, I'm a big fan. Your goal was great, but it was handball. No debate. It was handball, and it was rightly not given. Unfortunately, it would have been one of the Champions League great goals, but he handballed it, and it was ruled out. 3-0 to PSG, great result for them. And then Shakhtar Donetsk, who must absolutely hate Man City, where they got beat 3-0 at home by the current Premier League champions. So that was the match day 1 of Champions League on Tuesday the 17th and Wednesday the 18th. My wounds are still pretty fresh from Tuesday night. However, I look forward to match day 2, in which Liverpool, obviously they will be at home. It will be at home, and then hopefully they'll get their revenge and get their winning ways back again. And I can't wait till Napoli comes to Anfield. So, next up for Liverpool, you've got Chelsea on Sunday, Super Sunday at 4:30. I'm going to be live on Twitch. My Twitch channel link will be in the description box below, in which I will be watching that game live with viewers and talking about it. And then there'll be a Premier League roundup video on Monday. Still working on the Michael Owen video. It's been a long week for me. Not much time. That's the reason why this video is late. But what I would say is thank you very much for listening. Even though apart from the Liverpool result, I thought it was a cracking start to the Champions League. A lot of surprise results coming in. I'm Jack2505. This is 2505 Sports, the streaming sports champ. Adios amigos, and I'll catch you guys soon.